I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Welcome to our unofficial Tom Ford Tuesday. Where on Tuesday, we dedicate to Tom Ford beauty. In today's video, I am in the mood for a glam, smoky Tom Ford eye. Yes. And for that look, I'm reaching for Double Indemnity. Oh, let's go ahead and get started. You need to have a little refresher on this palette. This is not a new palette. This is a palette I'm sure a lot of us have in our collection. But give her a moment. The moment she deserves. How beautiful. Doesn't it just scream glam, smoky glam? Give it to me. Yes. Okay, I'm excited. So I have concealer that I brought up, and I'm using that as my primer. So we're ready and set to go. And as you can see, the base makeup is done. So everything that I used will be listed down below. All right, let's do it. They're so pretty. Oh, this palette is so pretty. Ooh, okay. This is not going to be a typical Mo look. I mean, we're going there. We're going full glam. I'm excited. We are actually going to start with this brownish kind of shade on my Worker Pro. And we're placing her outer eye, bringing her in the crease. Taking a little pencil brush in the same shade and bringing it on the lower lash line. Start bringing everything together. I'm only going to bring it halfway. And I make sure to connect. Okay. Going back into the Crease Pro brush. And just smudging with smoky looks. I like to take my time and blend because smoky looks can be messy. We don't want to be messy. Pulled out the Detailed Pro Flat Definer from Sonia G into the darkest shade. Starting to apply that on the outer part of my eye. Just take my time and build her up. Relax your eyebrows, lady. Why are you so excited? You're so excited. I'm taking this shade to about the center point of the eye. Because I want majority of my lid with this darkest shade, this black with the sparkles. So I'm just taking my time, building it up. We're taking this really pretty green color. And I'm going to pick it up with my brush. This is the flat definer. So I picked it up. I'm going to then now wet my brush. I like wetting the brush after. Try not to like make a layer on my shadow if I can. Ooh. Oh my god. This is too much. It's so beautiful. Now to blend the two colors, I'm actually going to go back into the black shade with my finger and blend with that. Just right where the two colors meet, I'm focusing on that area. So it's a nice soft transition, right? Nice and soft transition. You just take your time and build it up and blend it and make it pretty. Yes. I love this wet dry formula, especially for when like you really want to bring it. It looks like this. Hello, good evening. Table for two. Outside. Now that we've laid this beautiful groundwork, I'm going to go back into that brown shade with the Crease Pro, and we're going to start softening these edges. Be careful. Now, there's some glitter in there, so, you know, especially if you have your face makeup already done, just something to keep in mind. Now we're going in with the big brush, and let's really soften things up. Tom Ford shadows. They are just a pleasure to work with. Not have bad blend job, huh? Okay. I'm going to clean up my little fallout. That's fine. But I do want to bring down a little smoke down at the bottom. So I'm going into the brown shade and then a little bit into the black shade. Let's bring it down. So I'm picking up some of the green shade that we used on our lid on a damp number 7 little brush from GOSS, and I want to apply this as the inner corner highlight. Yeah. So it's the same shade that we have on the lid, but I really intensified it by damping the brush and focusing it directly on the center portion of the eye. See that? Ooh. I'm gonna put a little something in the waterline, throw on a little wing, grab a pair of chandelier lashes, and I'll be right back. Fishing on through my collection to try to use as much Tom Ford as possible. I don't have a Tom Ford lip liner. Can you guys help me? Tell me some recommendations on shades and which formulas I should maybe lean towards. Thank you. So with that said, I'm going to go in with GOSS Sepia for the lip liner. And I mean, I'm going to literally scrape what I can. The Tom Ford Gloss Luxe and Inhibition. Feeling super duper. Duper duper glam. I love this palette for that. The blend between the two shades was pretty effortless. These shades, these shadows are like magical. I mean, but you saw. I feel very glam. I feel very glam. I do. I do. This palette is, oh, it's so beautiful for that, especially. I mean, yes, if you really wanted to, you could go in with the lighter shade and kind of, you know, go in with a brush that's not very dense and just apply it all over the lid. But with this palette, give me the drama. Give me the glam. Give me the smokiness. That's beautiful. This is what I want when I reach for this palette. I'm ready for dinner. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'd like to know, what's your favorite Tom Ford quad that you like to reach for when you want to glam, super duper glam it up? Comment down below. Thank you very much for letting me share this with you, and thank you for hanging out on Tom Ford Tuesday. Stay beautiful, guys. See you next Tuesday. Bye. In my defense, it's not that bad because it's actually Zevia. They sweeten it with stevia, so it's a little bit better. Blah, blah, blah. You gotta live a little. I can't drink water all the time. The glow that the little duos, this is Moonlit, what is this? Moonlight. The glow. Hello. This is Holy Grail. Just putting that out there. This is Holy Grail.